Let's start the show. So today I'm going to be reviewing DC Bombshells Batgirl. Well, the box is nicely designed. The back of the box looks pretty cool. You have a lineup: Batgirl, and number 6 is Hawkgirl, number 7 is Mera, and number 8 is Katana. They all look pretty nice. DC does a really good job at giving name credits to the people who actually sculpted their figures. This Batgirl was sculpted by Amos Hemsley, a name familiar to me. A friend of mine manages his camera. His name is a cameraman. Not too many companies give out name credits, so I give DC a lot of respect for that, for letting the fans know who it is that actually sculpted the figure. Alright, so let's get her out of the box and give her a proper review. Alright, upon opening it, you come across this little instruction manual here. It shows you what comes with the figure. She comes with a backpack. It shows you how to insert it into those little holes in her back. And then you have the cape that is actually held by the backpack. And then you have these removable flight goggles, I guess. And it also has instructions for other characters. Here's Hawkgirl's. One thing that's a little disappointing is she doesn't have enough accessories. Like you can see, like this little space down here, you know, she could have had extra hands, or she could have had a batarang or a rope or a lasso or something, or maybe a changeable head. I feel like this figure is missing something. You know, the sculpt looks pretty tight. It looks really good, but I wish it just had a little more. So Batgirl stands at about 6.5 inches in height. So the sculpt is pretty cool. I like it. It's very well made, very sturdy. You have a lot of articulation. Well, you have articulation right here at the ankle joint, so she can just, you know, it doesn't have full range. Well, yeah, actually, look, she can do that. She could break her ankle. Check it out. She can twist it in. See that? And it can go all the way out, and it can go about that far high. See that? About that far high, that far down. Pretty cool range. And heels, mind you. Her knees are on a double joint. They can bend about that far. I'm gonna give DC a lot of credit because this figure has articulation. She has articulation in her shoulder joint, her bicep. She can rotate at the bicep like that, and at her elbow joint. She has pretty good range. The hands rotate at the wrist. They go down about that much. At her torso and waist, she can do about that much range of motion, and she can do a split. Yes, she can. She can do a split. Check it out, ladies and gentlemen. Batgirl can officially do a split. Let's see what's the range of motion on her head. That much, and she can look up about this much. She can look from side to side. This is the other thing. This figure is hard to stand up. I almost wish it came with a stand, because there's a little hole right here under her right foot for you to place on a peg. She is difficult to stand up. Paint job is nice. I like the purple. And check this out. Look at the side profile of her, just her body. See this arc that they added? I've never seen this with an American toy. I've seen it with Japanese figures, female figures. I guess it's just to make the female appear to be a little sexier, I guess. Like they illustrate them on the covers. So she has that super arc that makes her butt pop out a bit more. I like how her hair looks here. Her face is kind of manga looking. Her chin is very pointy. I'm not a big fan of her hands. It looks like her hands are sculpted to look like she were holding on to something, but she doesn't really come with anything to hold. Yeah, I like that little scarf around her neck. Oh wow, look at that. It looks hard, but it's not. It's actually pretty, it's like a soft rubber. The paint job on the purple is pretty good. It's pretty deep. The purple doesn't appear to be very faint. If you look at the shoulder straps for the book bag, that brown paint that they used, it's not strong enough. Like you can kind of see her flesh. Like they just painted it over her flesh. Like it's not really, it doesn't really appear to be like a separate piece. It's molded onto her body. To me, that's not impressive. I would have loved to have seen that as like a piece that's removable. And right there you can see where they just painted some brown just over her skin. Not that attractive to me. Her cape, I like it. The paint job looks really nice. I like that yellow that they used. Here we have her backpack, and it has a clip right here. You can see it, you can open it. Okay, it's a bit of a struggle at first, but you have to just use a little force and it pops open, and her backpack goes in there like this. But you know what? She also comes with these cool goggles, and I wonder if the goggles fit in the backpack. That'll be nice. No, they don't fit in the backpack, but her cape does go in, and you can connect it like this. It's a little hard to get it in there, but her backpack and her cape do connect as advertised. This is pretty cool. I like this feature. Let's see how easy it is to connect it to her back. There you have it. I really like these goggles. I like how they fit on her head. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Another thing I wish this figure came with is an actual parachute. They could have folded up a parachute and put it behind the plastic shelling. That would have been cool. And she has these little straps on her waist. I like them. They're, you know, they move like this. They're not stuck to her legs like the straps are on her back and shoulders. So this is cool. I like the way DC executed this. And her little back pouch looks really nice. Does she have a navel? Yeah, she has a belly button. You can see it. No belly button ring. No piercing. The heels look like she purchased them from Victoria's Secret. Makes no sense. How can you fight crime in heels?
It's impractical to fight in heels.
Ladies, do you jog in heels or do you jog in a pair of Nikes? Come on now. I like the laces. Laces look really nice. Nice attack. There was, let's see. Yeah, they paid really good attention to the individual laces. Nicely done. I like the yellow. It's like a sun lemon yellow type yellow going on there with this tan. And I like her flesh tone. She's not really pale looking. She's like a little tanned. I like that. Looks really nice. A lot of the manga toys in Japan, when they do flesh tones, it's really, really, really pasty and pale. But this looks nice. Looks healthy. Here's another small detail that I picked up on. You have a bat logo on her boot. You can see it kind of looks like a shark. From this angle. You know, I have a friend who works for the Sculptor cameraman. My friend cameraman actually knows Amos, and I'm gonna see if I can, you know, get into the studio and ask Amos some questions about this figure. Look at that, the bat symbol didn't come out that nice, and even the paint job on it didn't come out that impressive. It doesn't look like the bat logo. Why is her face different in the back of the box? You can see that the face is different. Her lips, her smile is not that thin. Her lips are not that thin. Her jaw appears to be a bit more square on the box, and here it's more angular like manga. You know, I think it's time to go and pay a visit to the Sculptor. So Amos, what's up, man?
Hey, how's it going?
I got a question for you, bro. I have a friend.
You have friends?
Yeah, man.
All right.
Plenty of friends. But I got this friend. You know, he's spent quite a while in Japan, and
a nice guy.
Yeah, he reviews figures.
All right.
That's what he does. He likes toys. Is it okay if he can drop by today, because he's in the area? If he can just drop by and ask you a couple of questions about the Batgirl figure you did.
Sure. I don't see a problem with that at all.
All right, I'll just go get him right now.
Okay, cool.
All right, so I'll be right back.
Okay, man. Come in. Hey, Spider-Man.
Hi.
You know, my friend cameraman has the same exact suit.
Oh, he does?
That's so cool.
Oh, yeah. He's a big fan of Spider-Man. So, Sculptor.
Hey, how's it going?
I go by the name of Miles.
Hi, Miles.
Yeah, nice to meet you for the first time.
Thanks. It's a pleasure to meet you because, you know, like, I've seen you swinging around all the time, especially in the comic books and things like that, and I'm really, really impressed, man. You catch a lot of bad guys.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
I do, but I'm not here for that today. I'm here to talk about this person here.
Oh, cool.
I'm in the process of reviewing her, and I have a couple of questions for you.
I don't know what to do with my hands.
So, Batgirl.
Batgirl.
Yeah, she's an impressive heroine.
I like her.
How long did it take you to work on this figure from start to finish?
From start to finish, it took around a good 2 months, maybe something like that, about 2 months.
Okay, that's a pretty long time.
Well, what happened is there was a lot of changes. There was a lot of back and forth because they want to get it right. DC has to get their figures right. It has to actually look like the illustration. So that's why it took long.
Okay, good.
The sculpture actually probably took about, I want to say, 3 weeks, if that.
Oh, okay, you're a quick worker.
I'm pretty fast.
All right. And what was the most challenging part when it came to sculpting this figure?
The most challenging part would probably have to be her book bag. Because it had this whole lever latch thing that I had to do where you actually pick it up like that, and then the cape goes in like this. But you could also use it as actual book bag for her to keep like a gun or whatever. She keeps inside there batarangs, anything like that.
I was not aware of that.
So, looking at her face, who do you think she most resembles?
Well, I was going for a Lindsay Lohan because that's what she reminds me of, and I always thought that she'd be a perfect Batgirl.
Lindsay Lohan?
Shout out to you, Lindsay. Yeah, Lindsay Lohan. I always thought she'd be a cute Batgirl. Oh, so that's the face that I was going for, along with Terry Dodson's artwork. I was trying to mix the two and maybe have a good marriage inside that.
Okay. What parts came out differently in post-production?
Well, the face came out differently, definitely.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, but that's also because of things that happen in China. Because it's mass produced and they have the steel molds, it may lose, it may gain, and sometimes they do kind of retouch it up, I guess to fit what they want.
Okay, so sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad.
Right, correct. Okay. Also, there was I did a couple of hands, and she only came with like one pair of hands.
So how many hands did you do in total?
I don't know, I feel like I did like 4 maybe altogether.
And what positions were the hands in? One
was a batarang, so kind of like throwing it. The other one was like, I think more just like a, one of these kind of hands. Like, right, and then there was the punch, of course.
Kung Fu grip.
Kung Fu grip, G.I. Joe. The punch, I think that's about it.
Okay, so that's maybe a total, it would have been a total of 4, right?
Yeah.
What parts of the figure impressed you the most?
The articulation. Like, she has great neck articulation, and like I really wanted to get that right because I hate when a figure can't look down. Because if you're doing one of those dramatic poses or whatever, you want the character's head to look down at least, and side to side, and maybe a good tilt. So her head came out pretty good, and overall the articulation is pretty good on this figure. Thank you.
Who is your favorite DC heroine? Female superhero?
Probably, I want to go with Power Girl. One, because I never got to Sculptor, and I think she's hot. And yeah, that's my favorite one. Not that I read the books and stuff like that too much, but I like the character, I like the design, and one day I'd like to sculpt her.
Power Girl has those Captain America boots, right?
Yes.
Looks like somebody needs schooling in the ways of skateboarding. Hey, Amos, come on. You can be my cameraman this time. All right. So, Sculptor.
Hey.
I have one other question for you. So, the figure comes with just the book bag as
just
an accessory.
Just the book bag. Just the book bag.
So,
and the cape.
And the cape. Are there any other accessories that you think that you would have wanted to produce for this figure to complete the figure? Definitely.
I would have loved to have sculpted the her bat grapple, or maybe like a couple batarangs that maybe they fold up and then they go inside the book bag. That would have been really cool.
Or tennis shoes. Because like she's wearing heels, and it doesn't make sense for a female to fight crime in heels. I don't fight crime in heels.
Give me 1 second. I'm sorry. I gotta see where cameraman is.
Cameraman.
Where is he? Yeah, where'd he go?
Actually, I saw him on the way, as I was coming in, he was on his way out.
Right.
And I think he went up to like maybe 6th Avenue to grab a cup of coffee or something.
I should call him. You know what? He could be here too with you, and then you guys could both be here, and then we can all be on camera. I'm gonna call him.
Sure, man. Yeah.
I'm gonna call him.
That
Okay.
sounds like a great idea.
He's not picking up.
Maybe he's busy.
Maybe.
Yeah, you could just call him back a little later. He'll be here anytime.
Well, let me leave a message. Hey, cameraman. So listen, I'm here with Spidey.
Listen, I want to wrap this
man.
up, man.
Hey, anyway, he said he's got to go, but dude, try to get down here really fast. All right, bye.
You left him a message, right?
Yeah, I left him a message. I hope that he gets down here. Cameraman is really cool and stuff like that, but you know, he's got a issue with chronic halitosis. I don't know if you know what that is. I mean, it knocks us out sometimes.
What are you trying to say?
He has bad breath. And but it's cool, you know, like I gotta keep on giving him mints, and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So.
All right, man. So then that about wraps up our interview.
Hey, thank
you for doing a spectacular job. Get it, spectacular.
Well, thank you so much for stopping by, Spider-Man.
All right, see you guys.
Cool. He's so cool. I want to be like him one day.
Is this a beautiful figure? Yes, I think it is. It was really well done. I like the purples. There were some misses, but overall, it is a beautiful figure. So if you're a fan of Batgirl, I highly recommend you buy this figure. Oh, look, I got her to stand up. I did some research, and online you can find this figure on Amazon for about $24.76, Amazon Prime. Now, I will be giving this figure away for free. First, you have to, of course, like and subscribe. And not only will I give it away, but I will give away the figure with an autograph from the sculptor himself. He will autograph the box. This awesome DC Bombshells Batgirl collectible action figure could be all yours. All you have to do is like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, and don't forget to email me at MilesandMorevlog@gmail.com. And in that email, let me know whether you want this autographed personally for you by Amos, the sculptor himself, or if you can do without a personalized autograph. And the winner of this very Batgirl figure will be revealed in a very near episode of Life is Toys. So be sure to watch.